Scralfy. Scralfy, you have got to be the most dedicated viewer I have that literally says hi at the beginning of every single stream. Out of all the streams I've done this past year, you've probably missed only one or two. That's insane. I love it. Thanks for being here, Scralfy. Lore Go Gaming 4, what's up? Thanks for joining first time chat over on Purple. Means a lot. Okay. So we're live. We're live. Still trying to get used to sending 2 streams to YouTube right now. It's a little weird doing that. It's all part of my charm. It definitely is, Scralfy. Again, we'll launch Stream Focus. We got our combined chats, and we've got TikTok going too. Automatically connecting. Beautiful, beautiful. 2 live streams. I got a vertical and a horizontal on YouTube. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Do I have settings always on top? No, I don't. Always on top. Good. Beautiful. All right. Actually, so that I don't make Purple Platform upset, I'm going to turn off platform icons. There we go. Zoom out too, that's way too big. Well, this app looks pretty cool. Which one? So the multi-chat app is called Stream Focus. It's a multi-chat app that I've been developing, and you can get it now. It's on my website. Just as Scralfy said. I'm gonna take this gum out. I know you guys don't want to hear me chewing that all stream. But this other stuff that you see, this is a video game that I'm developing for a client of mine, a mobile game. No, Stream Focus is not free yet. It will be one day. Hopefully soon. But you can check it out on my website, pixelfiregames.com. If you multi-stream, it's super helpful. See, like right now I can see all my viewer counts across all platforms. And it's even split between on YouTube because I'm streaming to both horizontal and vertical right now, so it shows me 3 and 0. We got no viewers on vertical. It's okay. Thanks, Lorgo. Appreciate it. Okay, today I won't be able to stream too long on this stream. We did a longer stream earlier today, talking about the Stream Focus release notes because I pushed a new update today. But now I've got some time to do some Tooland work today because we usually do dinner at like 5:30 and it's 4:15 now, so I've got like an hour stream tops. That should give us enough to work on the enemy randomizer today. So this is for those that don't know, this is a mobile superhero game that I've been working on for a client of mine. And the last few streams we've been working on the enemies attacking. So we made it so that enemies can punch, and they can also kick now too. So you'll see some random punches, some random kicks, and it's working really, really well. I think it looks good. I think it's looking great. Stopped moving because I moved out of Unity. Sorry, I'm just trying to reposition stuff so you guys can see it better. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up too so you guys can't. That doesn't even make sense. There we go. That can be smaller. There we go. Okay, so we've got the random attacks, and I've still got to add some other attacks in here, like the pew-pews and hitting with objects, like holding a crowbar or a bat. Oh, I forgot to pray. I'm going to pray. I've been meaning to pray at the beginning of every stream before I start. Let's do that real quick. Lord, I thank you so much again for another opportunity to stream today. I thank you for just blessing me, Lord, with the ability to do what I love for work. I know that a lot of people don't get that, and so God, I'm thankful. I'm grateful so much for that. I pray your blessing over this stream, Lord. I pray that you would help me to work with excellence in all that I do, and help me to stream well. Just help me to be a good witness to those that join. Help me to be a good conversationalist, a good encourager, And I just pray, Lord, that everyone that joins the stream today would be blessed. And if they don't know you, Lord, that they would come to know you. I love you, Lord. I thank you again for this opportunity. It's in your name I pray. Amen. Okay, so I showed my client this update and he loves the attacks, but then he was like, are we gonna have more color options for the clothing on the enemies? Or is it gonna be like randomized? And I wrote back and I was like, yeah, we already got that. They already are randomized. Let me show you this. So I'll show you, I'll turn all the goons on. Here we go. So they all spawned. You can see they all have random. So some of them have no shirts. Let me actually pause it. Boop. And zoom in here. So like that guy spawned with no shirt on. That guy spawned with a hoodie, sleeves up. Brownish, hoodie, sleeves up. Reddish, no shirt. Hoodie, gray. He has a face mask. He has horns, no horns. Face mask. Hair, no hair. Red shoes, black shoes, red shorts, brown pants, white shorts. So there is some randomization going on here. But essentially what the client was saying is that there's not enough randomization. And I 100% agree. So we're already randomizing all the models. So like horns or no horn, there's like different varieties of horns. We're randomizing the face mask on or off. We're randomizing a hat, which you don't see in any of these goons, but that's on or off too. Actually, I'll do another. Let me reload, run over here and see what the next randomization is. Over here, so like that time, this guy spawned in with a hat. See, that guy has a hat, no shirt. So all the model randomization is really good. It's fine. But the colors definitely need some work. So that's what I'm gonna work on today. So it shouldn't take long to do that. So I picked that because I only have like an hour to stream before we have dinner. So then tomorrow probably I'll pick back up on working on the enemy attacks, like adding the pew pew attacks and the object hits. But for now, today we're gonna do we're gonna add some better randomization to the color. What's for dinner? I have no idea. Oh, actually I do know. Stuffed peppers. My wife is making stuffed peppers. Batman, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. Means a lot. I'm doing good. Sup, bruh? How are you doing? What platform are you using? I'm so game engine, I'm using Unity game engine, but platforms I'm streaming to is TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Yes, it's the Batman Scruffy. Okay. So let's work on this randomization. So specifically, I made sure that I knew what my client wanted, so I asked him, as far as colors go, he wants the pants and the shoes and what was it? The pants and the shoes and the masks to be pretty monotone. Like he only wants them to ever spawn as like black, dark gray, and white. Okay. But for the hoodies and the hats, he's okay with them being like randomized vibrant colors, even like pinks and salmons and reds and blues and greens and all that type of stuff. So we're gonna do that today. So I tried to avoid the vibrant colors because these are goons. They're like thugs, enemies. So I wanted to try to keep them thuggish, but he wants the more vibrant colors. So we're gonna add that. And I think it will help the game too. It'll make it more, it'll pop a little bit more. So if he's cool with it, then we're gonna put it in. Nice. How did you do that, Supra? Like streaming, or do you like a day job? Well, like what is it? Pixel Finder account via Instagram. Oh, that's awesome, Batman. Thanks for popping on the stream. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, Instagram for me has been popping off lately like crazy. By the way, guys, all these chats right now are coming from all three platforms. I turned platform icons off so that Twitch won't freak out, because Twitch, their TOS says you can't combine chats and all that stuff, so I just turned platform icons off. Boom, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. Like the Lego fig designs, thank you, Batman. Okay, so let's work on this enemy randomizer. So I'm gonna go into that script. I'm actually gonna move Drip. Drip is the player, the superhero character. I'm gonna move him back to the center. I moved him over to the left so I could test like running around without the goons interfering, but now I want to actually see the goons as fast as possible when we start the game to make sure the randomizer is working. So let me go into this enemy randomizer script that I have, which is not on the player, it's on the enemy. Enemy randomizer, I'll move this real quick. Enemy randomizer, that's opening up. Okay. Now let's see, it has been a while since I've touched the script, so I'm gonna take me some time to get reacclimated. Okay. I'm trying to like balance being able to see as much code as like usually when I'm coding and not streaming, I'll have like the code open up on a whole separate monitor full screen, but I can't really do that right now while I'm actually, I guess I could do, no wait, I can't see, I can't show it over here because then you guys can't see it. But I'm also streaming, and I know new people that pop into a stream, if they just see this, they're gonna be like, scroll. So I want to make sure there's at least something fun for them to look at when they first pop in, like, oh, this might be an interesting stream. So I want to leave that visible, but I also need to see my code. That's the tough balance. Here's your Lego Fig vids for your kids. I don't do them for my kids. No. I don't do them for my kids, but my kids love them. My kids love seeing my Lego videos. I see the code, Yoink. Yep, this is the code. Okay, enemy randomizer. Okay, so all the objects are good, but here's the thing. So all the colors, I want to split them into two separate color lists, because right now we only have one color list, and that's all of these guys. Can you guys see this? There. That's that color list. And you can see I try to keep them all monotone. But essentially all those colors are applying to all the models. I pretty much only want, or like the client said, I only want blacks and dark grays and browns and some whites to be on the pants and the face masks and the shoes. But the other clothes, like the hoodie and the hat, they need more vibrant colors. So I'm gonna split this list into two separate lists. Okay, this is actually gonna be super, super easy. So we have our list of colors that we're already using. I'm gonna keep using this, but I'm gonna rename it monotone colors. I'm gonna make a new list, public list colors. Whoa, that should not be there. I'm gonna call this vibrant colors. It's too low. Okay. So we got a list of colors that's monotone colors and one that's vibrant colors, okay? And then we'll go into that list. Why is it not showing up? Oh, we're getting an error because we don't no longer have a thing called colors. Okay, so we've got to edit the code before we can edit that. Okay, so start. I want to make sure that each object pulls from a certain list of colors. So let's see. Randomize the color of each material. For each renderer or in renderers, game object does not equal torso, except for the torso, okay? Each material, if material name contains pupils, does not, no pupils and no eye whites, and can't scroll sideways. And, oh, so I'm not changing the color of the mask because they're all black, okay. So this is pretty much randomizing the color of everything except for the pupils, the eye whites, and the masks. Each material in our materials. So what I want to do is in renderer, in the goon, where's the goon renderer? Right there. But it's for every has all those materials, but then there's the goon torso that's separate and the pants is separate. Okay, so this enemy randomizer is getting every material for every object inside the goon. Get all renderers and start. It's right here, randomize the color of each material. So all I need to do is if how do you avoid repetition within the randomizer? The Beard of Knowledge, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. How do I avoid repetition within the randomizer? What do you mean by that? There might be some repetition. Like there's only so much randomization I can do. So let's see. So each goon has 4 different hoodie types. One is with sleeves all the way down and hood on. One is with sleeves down and hood off. The other is sleeves rolled up, hood on, and the other is sleeves rolled up, hood off. And then for the pants, we have a long pants model and a shorts model. We have 2 varieties of horns, 1 mask, 1 hat. And then they could also spawn with no hoodie on, so shirtless. But we always keep the pants on, either pants or shorts. So there's a randomization in the models that they can have. And then with each model also gets a random color. So, and whenever an enemy spawns, that's when it chooses its random stuff. It's random elements. So technically 2 goons could spawn with similar elements. They could both spawn with the same hoodie model and the same color. It's not likely, but it's possible. But even if they have like the same hoodie on, the chances of them having the same everything on is slim to none. So I'm not worried about that. Yeah, super low probability for sure. What language? Unity uses C#. Carlos, what's up? Yeah, so today I'm just working on, I don't have much time. I have to work. We usually dinner in like an hour at 5:30, so I've got like 45 minutes left maybe. Today I'm just working on the enemy randomizer some more to add some more colors. So the client said, because right now I only have these monotone colors, if you can see it, for all the objects to spawn as, either black, light gray, darker gray, brown, reddish, and gray. Client essentially wants blacks, browns, dark grays color for the mask, the pants, and the shoes. But then the hoodie and the hat, he's fine with there being like a vibrant an assortment of vibrant colors. So pretty much I've split it up into 2 lists now, and I'm just making it so that each one will spawn with the list based on what I tell it to spawn. So let's do it right now. So super easy. So currently everything is spawning with the colors, but we changed this. We're gonna do monotone colored objects, and then vibrant colored objects. Okay, so this one would be the monotone, the one we were already, well, the stuff we already had. So monotone colors, monotone colors. Okay, now I just need to say, hey, thanks Lex for subbing on YouTube, appreciate it. Did you sub via YouTube Shorts or oh, definitely the oh, Shorts, cool. So someone is on Shorts and no one's on horizontal. No, this is not Unreal. I use Unity. Okay, monotone colored objects. Okay, do I want to go by material name or object name? Oh, definitely material name. Right? No. No. Yes. No. Goon. I got a movie chat. And I'm randomizing the skin color. Oh, I forgot to ask my client about skin colors. I say skin color, what I really mean is fur color, because these are all humanals. They're called humanals in this game and in this world. Humanals. Half human, half animal. Think Ninja Turtles. Essentially what it is. Okay, so do I randomize by object name? Goon torso, hoodie. So far so good. Goon. I need to do by material name. Hoodie, pants. Yeah, definitely material name. Okay, shorts, pants. Okay, I need to write out real quick what all the materials are. We have hoodie, pants, shorts, skin. Hoodie, pants, shorts, skin. Shorts, pants, hoodie, skin, shoes. And then we also on the head, let's go into here. We have the hair, and the hair is the hair material. So we have hair, and then we have hat, horns, and mask. Hair, hat, horns, mask. Okay. Hair, hat, horns, mask. Okay. Okay, this is good. We're good. Limit neck head. Is this in real? No, Unity. Sorry, I already answered that. I just realized. Should I be watching in YouTube reference for increased view time? I really appreciate that. That's a very. What is the word? That is a very supportive message from a viewer. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you, the Beard of Knowledge. Should I be watching in YouTube preference for increased view time? It's up to you. I would say either YouTube or Twitch, yeah, would help me the most. I don't usually have a problem getting viewers on TikTok just because TikTok has really good exposure. Both Twitch and YouTube exposure is terrible. So whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter. Either, just the fact that you're watching means a lot. YouTube or Twitch, it doesn't matter. But that's a very kind comment. Thank you so much. It's not C++, Danis. This is C#. Okay, so these are all the materials that we want to randomize the color for. Okay. Now I need to split these apart into different color groups. Okay. So monotone colored objects, client wants to be. Actually, I need a third group because I need skin colors as well. So we have monotone colors, vibrant colors, click list, color, skin colors. Okay, so we've got monotone colors for clothing, vibrant colors for clothing, skin colors. Okay, so we need to split this apart. Monotone, vibrant, and then skin colors. Skin colored objects. I don't need to say colored objects, I'll just say skin colored. Let me change it from objects to materials. Materials to materials. Materials, okay. So monotone colored, actually let's just go ahead and move skin into skin. Pretty self-explanatory. Monotone client wants to be the shoes. We didn't talk about hair. I'm gonna assume hair too. Shoes, hair. Hoodie should be color, vibrant color, he said. Pants are monotone. Shorts also are the same as pants, monotone. Hat is color, vibrant color, hoodie, hat. We didn't talk about horns. Actually, probably need to make horns a separate color list too. Then mask is also going to be. Actually, mask is only supposed to be darks. Shoot. No, I think you can go with the monotones. We can always move these around later. Horns, I'll do horns monotone for now. So pretty much the materials that should get randomized monotone colors for their materials should be shoes, hair, pants, shorts, mask, horns. Objects that should get vibrant colored materials are hoodie and hat. Yep, and skin colored materials are skin. Perfect, okay. So if material name contains shoes or hair or pants. There's 1,000 different ways you could do this in code. This is just the way I'm doing it. Why did I not include the or in the copy? Shoes, hair, pants, shorts. Let me also just new line this. There we go. Better readability. Okay, material name contains shoes, hair, pants, shorts, mask, or horns. That covers everything, okay. If the material name contains any of those, then do all of this. Boop. If material name contains skin, skin color equals random color? Am I not? Skin color, what are we doing? Where are we? So we're setting the torso color to match body color if we're not wearing a hoodie. Okay, so we're setting the skin color here, but then we're setting the variable here so that we can reuse it down here. Got it. Okay, so if material name is a skin, so I need to remove this and put it down here. I'll leave it up here for now. I'm just going to copy this, paste it here. This is vibrant color material, so only hoodie and hat, so I can delete all but 2. Change this to hoodie and this to hat. Okay, so if material name is hoodie or hat, then instead of pulling from monotone colors, we're pulling from vibrant colors. Okay, and then down here for the skin, we can just do, take that, remove it from there. If material name contains skin, then we still need to set it, so we need to do this still. Then we also need to set the variable to that. And that should be it. Oh no, wait, I need to change this to skin colors. Skin colors. Okay, so on start, so whenever an enemy spawns, the color randomization part for every material inside the goon, except for the torso, for every material, and except for pupils, eye whites, and mask. I think I need to rework that because I think we should change the color of the mask. I mean, currently it's just set to black. I think my thinking before was the mask should just always be black. But I think we could add some color randomization there, like a black or dark gray or brown or something. What about for animal texture color? Yes, so Currently, these enemies are just flat. You can see the color on the, each object is just a flat color. It's just a solid color. I do have texture work done for these goons. I just haven't brought it into Unity yet. Might have time to do that this stream. We'll see. We'll see. And that's also going to be super quick. Oh, my coffee is lukewarm now. Okay. So let me double check this code real quick. If the material is shoes, hair, pants, shorts, mask, horns, pick a random color between all the monotone colors and then set that material color to that random color. Done. Vibrant colored materials, hoodie and hat. If material name contains hoodie or hat, pick a random color between the vibrant colors and set the color. Boom. Skin. If material name contains skin, pick a random color from the skin colors, set that color, and then set the variable so we can reuse that variable there. That should do it. Now we just got to set our colors and we'll be done. Are what variables? Okie dokie. I'm like super low. Let me change this. Oh, wrong way. There we go. That's better. Oh no! Oh, I see. That's awesome. Yes, I see all chat from all platforms. Okie dokie. Okay, let's just press. Oh no, we need to actually set the colors first. Okay. So random colors, monotone colors. No, I lost all my colors that I had set. That makes me so mad. That makes me so mad. Shoot. I wonder if I rename it back to the original name, if it will get my colors back. Let me try that. I don't think it will, but I'm curious. Save. Comment this out. Comment this out. Save. Let's see. Your camera's so clear. Thank you. It did bring him back. Look at that. Awesome. Now, how do I copy all those? Okay, so I'm just going to copy these. Copy. Will that paste the whole thing? Paste. It does. Beautiful. So now I can just go back and rename that. Actually, just undo. Beautiful. Save. And then go back into Unity as soon as it loads. Nice. And then just paste again. Nice. Okay, monotone colors. Got all of our colors back. Monotone colors, vibrant colors. Okay, we need some vibrant colors, guys. You guys pick some colors, okay? You guys pick the colors that you think the hoodie should spawn as, and it will be in the game. Let me know in the chat what you think these hoodie colors should be. I think we need a red, obvi. What's over here? These are the hoodie colors. That might be way too red. You know what we should do to make this even better? Instead of hard coding the colors, like adding 10 colors manually, I should just randomize the hue and saturation value. Then we would definitely get random color. There would not be a duplicate color. Because if I add like 10 colors manually, they're bound to get duplicate, like repeated. If we just code the randomization of the hue and the saturation values, then we'd never get a repeat. If what? You would if then yourself? What are you talking about? Why would you do that? I feel like red is just gonna be way too vibrant. Okay, let's just leave it like that. Let me do skin color. Why is the alpha set to off? That's weird. By default, it set alpha to 0. Okay. Okay, so right now we're gonna make it like this. Okay, so essentially all the monotone objects will appear with those random colors. All the hoodies and hats are gonna be red, and all the skin colors are gonna be gray. Let's go with that and see what happens. Here we go. Wait, there's a hoodie that's gray? How is that possible? Huh? Argument out of range exception. Index what? Index was out of range, must be non-negative and less than the size of the collection? Huh? What? Oh, I know what's going on. So all these colors that I just added, I only added to the first goon. The other goons do not have those colors. See, the other goons have no colors. So I just need to apply all these colors so that all the goons get them. Boom. Now I won't get that error, and now they will actually all spawn as we thought they would. Now they're all gonna have red hoodies and red hats. Boom. If they have a hoodie, it's red. I actually like that red. That red actually looks good. It pops. What do you guys think? I think it looks good. You guys can't even see this. What is wrong with me? I'm so sorry. You can if you guys are watching on my horizontal streams, but vertical streams can't even see that. You guys gotta let me know. Okay. I actually like that red. I thought I wasn't gonna like the vibrancy, but it looks good. Okay, so we can't have red shoes. I'm using the monotone colors for shoes, but I think they're only supposed to be black, brown, or white, client said. Okay, let's add some more vibrant colors. I'm gonna do this so you can see better. You can actually see this. Here we go. Okay. Red and purple. Yeah. Oh, purple. Let's do purple. Okay. Purple hoodies are going in the game because of the Beard of Knowledge. Thank you for the suggestion. Purple. Boom. I feel like that's gonna be way too. It needs to be like a Twitch purple. There we go. Okay, we got red and purple hoodies. And do not like that purple. it's like transdescent. I don't know what the word is. I don't know what word I'm looking for. Transcendence. Transcendence. No, I'm not looking for. What is iridescent? That's what I'm looking for. Is iridescent. Iridescent. Something that displays a lustrous rainbow-like play of colors that change depending on the angle of view. Yeah, so like a bubble, like a bubble. It's iridescent. That's what it reminds me of. Not translucent. No. I've lost it. Iridescent. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so purple is good. We just need to make it darker. Maybe a little less saturation. That's better. Okay, what's another color, guys? Blue. Again, I don't think I should do it this way. I think we should add some randomization in code. We should pick the random colors and the hues and saturation in code. We'll do this for now. What's another color for hoodies, guys? We got blacks or dark ones. Boop. A white hoodie. Maybe not completely white. Maybe like that. Okay, so this is for the hoodies and the hats. It's another color, guys. How much is this game gonna be? I believe free. ISO Pigeon, what is up, dude? I haven't seen you in forever. How have you been? I would say like a pigeon, but bubble works. I don't know that pigeons are actually, it's not transdescent, it's iridescent. Actually, I think feathers do have an element of iridescence to them. But the game, I believe, is gonna be free. The client wants to make some money out of it, and I'm trying to make that happen, but I'm also trying to talk my client into making the game free. I think, this is my opinion for mobile games, guys. I think a mobile game should always be 100% free. But the way that you monetize a mobile game without it being annoying is you put ads in the game, but you make the ads optional. You don't make mandatory ads. So let's say you progress in a mobile game up to a certain point, boom, you're shown an ad right away, you're forced into it. That's terrible. I can't tell you the number of times I've had a mobile game on my phone. I'm playing the game and ads pop up constantly. I just uninstall them, get rid of them. It's so frustrating. The way you do it is you progress to a certain point in the game. Let's say you die in the game, okay? And then it says, hey, start over now, or would you like to watch this ad to continue on the game? And then you have the option, okay, yeah, sure, I'd like to carry on from this checkpoint. Watch ad, boop, you opt into the ad, you watch a 30-second ad or whatever, and then you can progress from that point on. Or you could get power-ups or something like that, I don't know, but it has to always be opt-in. So opt-in ads, I think, are the best way to monetize a game. Now take that with a grain of salt, because I don't have a single game on the App Store that I've developed. I'm working on quite a few games. I'm working on this game for a client. I'm working on my own mobile games, but I say all this out of my own opinion, and that may not mean much to anyone because I don't have the credit of having some published games, but that's just my opinion. What's the when is the Lego streamer thing dropping? I don't know, guys. So I mean, I could start working on it now. I could start packaging up my VTuber setup into an app and then commercializing it, putting it on my website, charging a membership fee, and give it to you guys. Like, I could start doing that now. This is my fear. I don't think that's legal for me to do. I'm still trying to work this out and figure out how to do this, but if Lego caught wind of it, I'm pretty sure that they would send me a cease and desist letter. So ideally what happens is Lego sees my stuff, likes it, and they are willing to partner with me and let me do it. They still haven't seen my stuff yet, or maybe they have and they just haven't reached out. My hope is that Lego will see my stuff, and maybe I should just reach out to them first. Long story short, I would like to have a conversation with Lego and be like, hey, this is the stuff I'm doing. People love it. People also want to be Lego VTubers. Can you please let me make this happen? And see what they say. That's the only legal route I think I can take with this. Same with my Minecraft VTuber setup. I have to talk to Microsoft about that. Or just stop calling Lego. Even then, that's obviously I wouldn't call it Lego. Even if I made the VTuber app now, even if I would call it like Brickman. Like, hey, be a Brickman, or if you're the Minecraft character, be a Blockman or whatever. I wouldn't use the logos or the names in the first place. But even then, I don't think that's enough, because Lego is very protective and strict about their IP, and one of their IPs is their minifig. The Lego minifig is like their most prized possession, and yeah, they're very protective of their brand, which I understand. But yeah, I think I would get into trouble if I just did it without their permission. So I'm gonna try to get their permission. Use Elgato sound mixer. Yeah, I use Elgato wave panel. Not wave panel. Wave panel is these acoustic panels on the side. I always get them confused. I use Elgato Wavelink, yes. Minifigs exist in a few different places. Mega Bloks for one. So yeah, there are companies that sell like knockoff minifigs, but they don't look. So like, I'll show you an example. Actually, I'm not gonna show an example. I need to get back to work. Do I have any minifigs here? I don't. So there are different type of characters that are Lego-esque, but they're far enough away from the design of the minifig that they're fine. So if I wanted, so another route I could take is I could just design my own version of the Lego minifig, but I don't want to do that. I want to use the Lego minifig. Have you seen the new Wavelength beta? I've seen it, but I haven't used it yet. No. My mic is the DX, the Wave DX. I did use the... I am blanking on all Elgato product names. I even made a video comparing the two mics. Help me out here. No, I used the Wave DX. Wave DX versus Wave 3. Wave 3. Wave 3. I did use the Wave 3 before, but I've been using the Wave DX ever since I got it. Use 4K capture card for it. I use, for when I connect to my gaming PC to do gaming streams, yes, I use the, it works terribly though. It's very hit or miss. It's the Elgato HD60X? Yes. No. Yeah, HD60X. That's what I use. But I'm not using that for this stream now. I'm on one PC right now, so I don't need a capture card. But I use OBS for broadcasting. I use Atom for vertical canvas. I use a plugin called Multiple Output to send extra streams to YouTube horizontal and vertical, and then I send the vertical canvas from Atom inside OBS over to TikTok Live Studio, which I need to check that TikTok Live Studio stream has not ended. It hasn't. Great. Is there any way VTuber type of app that maybe you release to Patreons or donors? Yes, I would love to make a VTuber app where you guys can use my Lego setup and my Minecraft setup and custom setups as well. But I've got to work out the legality behind all of it. Been busy and jobless working on a C# certification lately. C# certification, what does that look like and how does that work? And I'm so sorry that you've been jobless. What happened to the t-shirt company? Okay, let's test out these colors. Apply. And ISO Pigeon, I'm pretty sure Lego owns Mega Bloks, by the way. Okay, that purple hoodie looks a lot better. It's still super vibrant though. Reds are good, blacks are good. Yeah, pants need to not be red. I need to adjust the color palette for the pants, for the monotone colors. Delete that. What did he say for monotone colors? It was like blue jeans, blacks, browns. We have this. I'm gonna change this to a more saturated, like blue jean kind of vibe. I'm gonna get rid of that one and get rid of, we need like a khaki brown pants. Maybe a little too saturated. Because that's monotone colors. No, I wouldn't use that. I'm not even gonna use. So these are pants and shoes. I need shoes to be a separate list because shoes should not ever be jean color. Why is that not applying? Oh, I just have it. No? Khaki for corporate evil. Ew, 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 the blue does not work for... The blue is so, like, saturated. Purple is too. I think the red is honestly too. There we go. Whoops, that I did not apply that to the other goons. Much darker blue, almost black. Ooh, that's a good blue. No, I like that. I like that blue. I just need to apply it to everyone. Apply. Okay, I need a separate shoe color list. So let's do that. So we'll do monotone colors, vibrant colors, click list, color, shoe colors. Okay. And then essentially gonna copy this, paste it, shoe, color materials, only shoes, get rid of shoes for monotone, get rid of shoes there, only do shoes here, and then change that to shoe colors, shoe colors. Boom. Okay. I have two Stream Decks and XL, 4K capture card to send gaming PC to Stream PC, and DX mic. Awesome. No, I'm a huge Elgato fan for sure. They make really good products. Did I apply to everyone? I don't think I did. Oh, I need to set them. Shoe colors. Okay, shoe colors can be why is it always defaulting to alpha 0? Shoe colors can be dark, they can be dark black, they can be, or sorry, dark gray, they could be a brown, they could be, I don't remember if he said white was okay, but I'm gonna do white. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so pretty much the shoe colors is blacks, browns, and whites. The monotone colors, which is the pants. I think the hair too. Probably hair needs to be its own separate list as well. The pants can be blacks, khaki browns, blues. Good. Vibrant colors is the hoodies and the hats. We could, oh, we need a green and a brown, I feel like, for the hoodie. Let's do a green, dark green somewhere in there, maybe a little less saturated right there, green. And then, what did I say? Brown. Cool. Apply. Okay, let's try that out. Anoxic, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. ISO's like, I got you beat. Run! Okay, now I'm stuck in a... Okay, no, I got out. Look at that. Those are some good colors. I don't like seeing the two brown hoodies, though. I mean, I like the brown. Looks good. We need to randomize skin color. Right now we're only doing the dark black or the dark gray. Let's randomize the skin color. Okay. Fur colors. What fur colors should we give to the furries? Sorry, I shouldn't say furries. I should say humanals. They are not furries in the game. They are humanals, according to my client. Dark grays, whites. Thinking like some Dalmatian character-ish. Or white or tiger. Not a saber-tooth tiger. Yeah, I guess saber-tooth tiger. No, saber-tooth tigers are orange, according to Ice Age. Which, by the way, we just watched Ice Age for the first time. Well, not me. I've seen Ice Age tons of times when I was a kid, but we just showed our kids Ice Age for the first time. Not last night. Saturday night. and they loved it. They were laughing so much. Yes, ISO worked at Elgato, so 100% cheater there. Red makes that one look like the leader or boss. That's a good point. That's actually a really good point because the final boss in this level is red. He's an elephant. His name is Rampage. Looks super sick. He's a real. I can't wait to show you guys the final boss. Yeah, so maybe we shouldn't do reds. I'll actually ask my client about that. Ice Age is so good. Even the sequels are good. I like all the Ice Age movies, honestly. Philosopher, thanks. That means a lot. Okay, skin colors we got gray, white. I need to start saying fur colors because these are like none of these are skins. They're furs. Okay. I need to actually add like a fur look to their skin somehow. So right now they're just flat. Maybe we add like some hair quads, maybe some hair texture quads on key places like the elbows, the cheekbones, maybe somewhere on the head. You're barely gonna notice because this is gonna be on mobile, mind you. This is gonna be on mobile. You're not even gonna see that close. So it's probably not even worth it. Okay, but we need a brown color for the skin, or fur, sorry. Gray. There's no way I can add, I feel like, I don't know, don't want to be too dark on the black. What's another fur color? Popular fur color in the animal kingdom. Brown, gray, black, white. We could do like a non-fur animal, like a crocodile, like a green scales maybe. Could be cool. Orange, tan. Let's try orange. Yeah, let's try an orange color. I don't want to go too vibrant with it because it might look weird, but that could be really good. Fur, brown, auburn, black, gray. Ooh, auburn's a good idea. Let's do that one. Like copy the brown but make it a little more saturated. Like get some red in there. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Any others? Do you have tutorials on YouTube? Your VTuber's nice. Thank you so much, Philosopher, means a lot. I don't really do tutorials. I have a few tiny tutorial-esque shorts on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok. And people have asked me for tutorials a lot. I have no desire to make tutorials. And I hate that because I want to make content that people want, but I like that fur color, that orange one, that looks really good. The purple feels super vibrant. We're getting some really good randomization in the colors now. That orange one looks really good. I think I like it so much because you can make out the details better, like the face and stuff. Let's refresh. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that purple. What do you guys think? Make this bigger. Can you guys see this? I like the blue. The blue's poppy and punchy. I don't think I like that skin color or the fur color, that red. Is that the auburn one we chose? I might like it better if it's a little less saturated. Like right there. And this brown could be a little less, like right there. Let's do that. That blue might be a little bit too saturated. Let's do that. Same with the purple, a little less. Probably, oh, the green might be okay. What do you guys think about all these color options? I think all the shoes are looking good. Pants, shorts, jeans looking good. Is that the only brown that we have there? Let me see. Good. For pants, it is. I need a lighter pants. That one's dark. So let's add another pant color. The monotone, I'm gonna copy that and make it like that. I do VTube, but mine is mid. I'd like to see it. Philosopher, are you on our Discord? If you're on our Discord, show it to me on the Discord. I'd love to look at it. Refresh. There's the light. That looks good. That looks like a khaki pants. That's better on the lighter. That's for sure. A lot better. I need to add some extra walk cycles. I also need to add running to the bad guys too. Heart, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. This is super. Oh, I keep messing up, guys. I'm sorry. There we go. Let's refresh again. Yeah, I'm liking these color palettes for sure. Yuki, first time chat over on Purple. I'm very new to Unity. Can I ask, how are you handling the fighting mechanics? Are you like spawning a temporary collider when you use a specific move? Oh, are you raycasting a specific range? So collider, yes, sort of. I will show you. So let me go into this mode. Show you exactly what's going on. I'm gonna turn off the other goons and only leave one on. Okay. You're on purple. Okay, so you can see my full screen. Perfect. Okay. So for the enemy characters and for the player, I have on each hand and on each foot I have this. So right now it's off, but if I turn it on, boom, it's the left foot attack point. So it's essentially just a point on the foot, and I have that for each foot and each hand. Same for the main player, on each hand and on each foot. And essentially, whenever an animation, so like let's say a punch animation, so, or let me explain it let me explain it better this way. I have it set so that I'll actually show you the code for it. Attack universal. So we'll open that up. So that object, that attack point, is constantly looking for a collision with a collider. But not any collider, only the player collider. And same thing for the player. So if you're the player, then those player attack points are only looking for colliders that are enemy colliders, okay? And if it intersects with one of those colliders, then it does stuff, okay? So if this is on all the time, actually let me get the hand one. It's a bit easier to explain. So if I turn this on, boop. So essentially when this sphere comes into contact with any of the main player's colliders, which look like this, you see all the colliders on drip. If this collider ever comes into contact with one of those colliders, then it will send a message to the player to receive damage. And on the player, I have a health script, boom, and in the health script, it will tell the health script of the player to apply damage to the character. And same thing over on the player side. Now here's the thing. You don't want this point to always be on, because then it would constantly damage the player every time it touches the player, even if it's not doing an attack point. So if the character's just walking and the hand just happens to touch one of Drip's colliders, then it would tell the player to receive damage. But obviously you don't want that to happen. You want it to only happen when the enemy is actually doing an attack move, like a punch for the hand pieces or a kick for the feet. So what you do is, there's 1,000 different ways you can do this. This is just the way that I'm doing it. So I leave it off. So all the attack points are always off. But then in the animation, so I'll go find... Actually, this is actually all I did the last stream that I did working on this game. This is all I did. So you can go back and watch those streams. I have all the VODs on YouTube if you want to watch the actual process of me setting all that up. But I'll just show you really quick on here how I did it. So on the mocap animation files let's go to the goon, mocap, punches. So let's take punch 1 for example. Then we go down to the animation events, and inside the animation you can put different events. So here's a punch animation, boop. Let's just play it. That's a punch. So essentially what you want to do is the attack point, the sphere, the little dot that I showed you before that was attached to the hand, you want to leave it off all the time, but then during the animation, you would want it to turn on right about here, and then you would want it to turn off again after he lands the punch, so off there. So if the sphere on the hand touches Drip like right in this area, it wouldn't deal damage, because that wouldn't make any sense. It should only deal damage if the hand touches you from like here to there. So I place these animation events that you can see right here. So this one is called right hand attack on. That will turn the attack on right there. And then this one, right hand attack off, it'll turn off right there. And I'll have this doing other stuff over here to finish attacking. So I'll play this so you can actually see it happen in real time. You'll see the things turn off and on as he attacks the player. So here we go. So here's the character. He sees Drip. You're gonna see the things turn on. Did you see that? I'll pause it. Oh, and pause. Oh, I didn't pause it quick enough. But I'm guessing you can see it. So there, his foot attack point turned on and then off. Let me try to time it better. Okay, there. So it turned on because the animation event in the animation file told it to turn on. And since it's touching Drip's collider, Drip is the player, the character, it deals the damage. So it turns on and then turns off really quick. Can you see that? See the foot turned on and then back off. So that's how I'm doing the attacking in this game. And it's working really well. It's working really well. Hope that helps. Again, if you want more detail, or if you want to see me actually walk through the process of actually setting that up for different attacks, then you can check out my previous VODs. Oh, no. You don't need to feel stupid for not knowing. No, I didn't know any of this stuff. I've watched tutorials. I've watched how other people do it. No. I didn't learn anything by myself, isolated by myself. I'm self-taught in all this stuff, but by self-taught, that means watching tutorials online. Yeah, I'm good with all these colors, and I'm pretty sure my client will like them too. These are looking good. These randomized colors. Looks good, and these will look even better once I bring the texture in. Remember why I'm first time chatter, even though I found you on Instagram and followed you while you're offline? Oh yeah, that makes sense. The Pure Sleeve, what is up, Pure Sleeve? It's been a while since I've seen you. How have you been? Quick question, wouldn't it hurt the player or the enemy all the time if you have it like that, or are you checking if the collider is in the attack? Yeah. So you have it set up so that, like, let me go look at the player. So on the player, or no, in the attack universal script that I was just showing you. Attack point. In this attack universal script, I have different, it works by collision layers. So the enemy will only look for colliders belonging to the collision layer of the player. And then likewise for the player is player true, will only look for collision layer of colliders that are in the collision layer labeled enemy. So then each goon, so like if I click on the goon, the enemy, you can see the goon is inside the enemy layer right there. Or the player is inside the player layer. So that's how you handle that. I got about a 3-day weekend this week. Any resource or free courses you can recommend with actual start to finish on how game design is done? I'm trying to learn without landing myself in tutorial, especially since tutorial plays and middle project leaving you hanging. How much Unity work have you done? I would suggest just finding something really small. Like, let me find something for you real quick. Rollerball tutorial. Unity rollerball tutorial. Let's see. This might be too much for you, like how many videos? No, this isn't bad. 11 months ago, so let me show you this. This is just something I just now found. I haven't looked through it, but it looks like it should be fine. Hey, Young Z, thank you so much for the rose, means a lot. So this is a 13 video series. Each video is very short, 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 8, 4, 8. So what is that, like 13 videos, 10 minutes tops, 130 minutes? It's like 2 hours of tutorials. You could totally do this. So this is gonna walk you through a rollerball style game. Using state machines, that's good. Adds audio, menu. Actually.
Now everything is working as expected, but there's one thing left.
Yeah, boom, just found something just like that. Go follow this, code flow, Unity 6, rollerball. That looks pretty good. Just go do that. It looks like the series. Let me actually check real quick and see if it's complete, so I don't leave you hanging. Are they backwards? Yeah, they're backwards. Okay, so that's actually the final. Yeah, so by the end of this, you should be able to do something very basic, like control a ball, roll around, pick up objects. Simple as that. So that's what I recommend. That's what I always recommend to people. Find a tutorial like this where all you do, it's a very small, basic game. It has all the aspects in it, but it's very small and simple and basic. Something that you can actually finish and have under your belt. That's what I recommend. Just be able to control an object with keybinds and mouse, for example. Move around, pick up objects, update some text, like update a score or something, and have a win text pop up, like you won. Simple as that. That's what I recommend to everyone if they're first starting out. Don't go in, don't shoot for the moon on your first go. What you want to do is start small, finish it, so you have the satisfaction of having finished it, and the experience, and then aim for something a little bit larger the next time. Finish that, then aim for something a little bit larger, finish that, and so on and so forth. Correct, goons cannot hurt each other. Correct. Now, interesting, funny thing about that, my client and I have actually talked about at the end of this level, when you fight the final boss, actually allowing the final boss to hurt the goons. Because, I mean, the final boss does that in the comics. He's like, very mean and hurts his own bad guys and stuff. So I think that'll be funny. So like as you're fighting the final boss, some of these guys come in and start fighting you as well. But the final boss Rampage, he's like, get out of my way, and just like knocks one of his own guys out of the way. But between the main character and these enemies, yeah, they can't hurt each other. See, like Drip can hurt me, and I can hurt, I can get out of this, yeah. I can hurt these guys. Shield, throw shield at him. Staff. So I'm doing the same thing with the staff. So the staff has the exact same type of attack points on it, and they turn on or off during the animation. Yeah, I am liking these colors. Our channel has a Unity tutorial playlist, is uploading shorts about cats and some ads for products. Oh, yeah, I have no idea. I have not vetted the channel. But from my brief look, it looks like the tutorial should be fine enough. And I'm not even saying go follow that exact series, but find something like that. A very simple rollerball game. I'm not loving the green in the hoodies. Oh, okay, thank you. That is the first time one of my kids' voices has been on stream. And with that, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. It's dinner time. Could you guys hear that, by the way, or did my mic cut it out? Oh, you definitely heard it. Ella says, aw. Let me turn platform icons back on. So you have a radius or a line of vision where goons can see you? Yes, that's a whole different thing. Yeah, seems like with that logic, goons will pathfind to the player no matter where. Yeah, so they use pathfinding to navigate. So that's what this right here is. See this blue? The goons are using pathfinding in Unity to travel anywhere on the blue area. But then if they're within a certain distance, you essentially just get the position vector of the enemy transform and the position vector of the player. And if that distance between those two vectors is a certain range, whatever range you want it to be, then just make the enemy walk towards the player. And if you're outside of that distance, then put the enemy into a different state of patrolling or dancing or whatever. I don't know. So I have different states in this game. I have for the goons. I have patrolling, attacking. Actually, just look it up real quick. Enemy. I have patrolling, chasing, attacking, waiting, and death. Those are different states. And the enemy will switch between those different states based on different stuff happening. Okay, that's it for today. Guys, this is just a short stream. I wanted to get some better randomized colors on the goons, and we did that, and it's looking a lot better now. Yeah, that's it for me for today. Kason Does Stuff, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream last minute. It's been a while. Stream focus be on Max? Eventually, yes. And if so, will it be both Intel and Silicon Max or just Silicon Max? I'm not sure yet. I haven't looked into that. But when I do, I will definitely let you know. Yuki, thank you. I'll see you later. Yeah, stream focus will eventually be on Mac for sure. And mobile too, for that matter. But right now, it's just Windows. My dad uses Unity 4 or 5. He's trying to make a ninja game. Cool. Why is he using Unity 4 or 5 and not updated to 6 yet? Are you sure it's not Unreal that he uses? Unreal 4 or 5? Yes, Unity does have built-in pathfinding. It does. Okay, guys, that's it for me for today. Thanks for joining the stream. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. He's used to the old code of Unity. Oh, JavaScript. I used to do that. When I first started on Unity, I used JavaScript as well. But then I started trying out C#. I remember that when I first started dabbling in Unity back in, I want to say 2016. I used JavaScript because it seemed easier. I'm pretty sure Unity had both JavaScript and C# back in the day. And whenever I looked up tutorials, I made sure to look up JavaScript tutorials. But then after a while, I saw that C# was better and Unity was transitioning to only C#, and so I just transitioned over. But I totally get that. I did that for a while. Okay, guys. Bye. Thanks for joining the stream. I'll see you next time.